companies forward, Pollock Aurora is where solve happens. Call 855-239-5153 or visit pollock.com today.
Hey, Dallas football fans, Buffalo Wild Wings will be hosting a weekly football feast live radio show with 105.3 The Fans KNC Masterpiece on Friday, 2 p.m.
Our passion is irrepressible.
How about them Cowboys? Yeah!
Our successes are elite.
Move over, sweetness. Make a place for Emmett.
And as a nation, we say to the world, how about them Cowboys?
He strolls left. He runs in. Touchdown. Prescott. Parsons recovered a fumble and brought it all the way back. Play action. Deep post. Caught. Lamb. Touchdown.
I'm Brad Sham along with Babe Laufenberg and Christy Scales. And Dallas Cowboys Game Day kicks off next.
Game Day on the Dallas Cowboys Radio Network is brought to you by Miller Lite, the only beer of the Dallas Cowboys. American Airlines, proud to be the official airline of your Dallas Cowboys. Blockchain.com, make your crypto play today. Deutsche Family Wine and Spirits, official wine of the Dallas Cowboys. And by AT&T, the official sponsor of the Dallas Cowboys. Now, the voice of the Dallas Cowboys, Brad Sham.
Oh, it's just a beautiful spring day here in north central Texas, 77 degrees, 6-mile-an-hour winds. You could fire up the grill and sit in the sun. Just so happens the spring day is coming in November, but that's the way we roll here in north central Texas. And Babe Laufenberg, this game this week calls to mind for me the old adage, never ask what else can go wrong, because the Cowboys are finding out.
Yeah. It's been a tough slog up to this point. It doesn't get any easier with the 6-2 Philadelphia Eagles here. You can in one quarter last week against Atlanta. I thought he threw the ball really well for just obviously jumping in there. Now he's had the week of practice, and they know he'll be the guy. And let me just quickly say, I can't talk about the guy going out there and what it felt like to go start in a Super Bowl as a quarterback. I can tell you about what this feels like for Cooper Rush. And I always hate it when people would say, what a great job. You just hold a clipboard and you put your baseball hat on. It's the worst job in America. You want to play. You didn't sign up to not play. So Cooper Rush would have, I guarantee you, he would have paid to play. He would have told the owner, hey, what if I give you $10,000? Will you let me start? So I'm really excited for his opportunity.
All the star power you need. From jerseys to tees, hoodies to accessories, they're game day ready and
believed the big cat repellent he bought online was reliable. And now, Todd is trying to be faster than this cheetah that can run 80 miles per hour. But the good news is, Todd has AT&T 5G that is fast, reliable, and secure. And he learned the best thing to do is stop running and toss her the backpack with the beef stew. AT&T 5G. Fast, reliable, secure.
5G requires compatible plan and device. 5G may not be available in your area. See att.com/5G for you for details.
Hey, you know having a game plan to stay healthy this season shouldn't be complicated, right? Yeah. That's why Baylor Scott and White Health makes it easy to get the specialists, services, and support you need all in one place, all on your schedule. So you can leave all that running around to the boys on the field.
Out from Baylor Scott and White Health. The power to live better. People will always come and go in our lives, but
to get the specialists, services, and support you need.
we all know those few who never left, the ones who make you stronger, build you up when you're broken down, the partners who've always had you covered. At Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Texas, we know what it means to be there, guiding you toward a healthier state of mind. Because the more we know as individuals, the healthier we all feel as a community through it all.
Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Texas, a division of Healthcare Service Corporation, a mutual legal reserve company.
Today's game between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys at AT&T Stadium is brought to you by American Airlines, the official airline of the Dallas Cowboys.
The former President Bush and Mrs. Bush will be walking out on the field here in just a minute with a number of the Medal of Honor winners. Christy Scales, how many Medal of Honor winners are here?
Yeah, 10 recipients. They'll be out on the field at halftime, and they're down here pregame representing all the Medal of Honor recipients who the National Medal of Honor Museum will open in March, just 3 blocks from here at AT&T Stadium here in the heart of Arlington.
Yeah, thanks. And President Bush is not only very well known for his work honoring the military, but also being a big Cowboy fan, and he and Mrs. Bush are coming out. Okay, Alex Kemp is going to pose for a picture with President Bush, who's going to shake hands with every member of the officiating crew. Umpire wants to see his baseball cap, Medal of Honor Museum. All right, Alex, come on. Let's get this party started.
Gentlemen, please help me in welcoming the 43rd President of the United States, President George Bush, and his lovely wife, Laura. This is the coin we'll be flipping today. It's a U.S. silver dollar. That's a head. That's a tail. Philadelphia, the visitor, what's your call? Tails. Mr. President, please. Tails is the call. It is a head. Dallas, you win.
There you go. That's a Cowboy fan flipping that coin.
Okay, flip around, please.
The fix is in, Brad.
Well, I don't know about that. I think everything was done properly, and all ballots were counted. The Cowboys did win the toss, and have they chosen the football? Is that what they decided to do?
They took the football, yep.
Yeah, that's probably a pretty good idea. The Philadelphia Eagles, Babe, are pretty good. They're not a perfect football team. Things, but what's the way for the Cowboys?
It may sound silly, but it's really going to run it really, really well with Saquon Barkley. But if you're putting Cooper Rush back there, similar to Dak, if he's got a lot of 2nd and 9s and 2nd and 10s, it's going to be a long day.
But you've made the point off the air, and I'm happy to have you spend as much time as you want on it, that, I mean,
You're listening to an Odyssey station that is airing a National Football League game.
Wearing white jerseys, silver helmets with a red, white, and blue stripe, and silver pants. And the punter kicks off from right to left to Cavante Turpin, who is going to let this go for a touchback. And the Cowboys are going to be at their own 30-yard line to start the game with Cooper Rush at quarterback. I think Rico Dowdle will be. Down the right side, the ball's broken up. At the 40-yard line, intended for Jalen Brooks, covered by Darius Slay. Good pass protection, though.
Yeah, I think Cooper Rush thought he might have had a free play. Jalen Brooks, I couldn't tell what he was running, to be honest with you, on the right side. But that was a little messed up, and Mike McCarthy is giving an earful to the official right in front of the Cowboys bench.
Probably over that. I mean, there was no doubt that somebody on the right side of the Eagles' defensive line jumped. But the Cowboys have Brian Anger, the punter, on to kick it away to the rookie cornerback and kick returner, Cooper DeJean. They really did a good job of bringing in some new people, and DeJean is one of them. And they put a little rush on Anger's punt, but he gets it away. DeJean calls for a fair catch, makes it at the 30. Not the deepest punt that Brian Anger will ever kick away.
I don't know how he missed blocking that, Brad.
I mean, he was right on top of it.
Right on top of it.
37-yard punt.
See if we get a replay and see if it went through his hands, which sometimes happen. That's why when you go in to block that punt, they make a cross with your hands to not allow it to get in between them.
So the Eagles' first possession will come at their 30. Micah Parsons is in the Dr. Pepper starting defense. Hurts at quarterback, Saquon Barkley at running back. They both run pretty well. Devontae Smith, A.J. Brown at wide receiver. Dallas Goedert back from injury with Grant Calcaterra at tight end. They'll give you the rest of the offensive line and the Dallas defense after 1st and 10. Hurts is under center. He's going to give it to Barkley. Barkley's going to be tripped behind the line of scrimmage by a very excited DeMarvion Overshown. The center for the Eagles is Cam Jurgens, moved over from right guard to take over for future Hall of Famer Jason Kelsey, and they miss him. Landon Dickerson and former Jet #1 pick Mekhi Becton are the guards. Freddie Johnson for the injured Jordan Mailata, and future Hall of Famer Lance Johnson of the Eagles tackles. The Cowboys have Chauncey Golston, Osa Odigizua, and Mozzie Smith with Parsons in the defensive line. Shotgun snap Barkley. They block a couple up, and then the Cowboys get a safety down in the box along with Eric Kendricks to trip Barkley a yard short of the first down. And the Cowboys have Trayvon Diggs and Kalen Carson starting with Lewis at the 3 corners, Malik Hooker and Donovan Wilson the safeties. That was an 8-yard pickup for Barkley. Out of the shotgun, Hurts. He's under pressure. Rolls to his right, chased by Golston, but just strolls over the line to gain. And then out of bounds for a first down.
Well, the minute he broke contained to the right there, we could see it from up here, of course. I mean, it was a first down and more. He saw what we saw. And he said, I think I'll run this myself and take it up there. Here's a crazy stat for you, Brad. And it's not really a stat. It's Philadelphia has scored 7 points in the first quarter all season long. They've not had an opening drive score of any type. I mean, 7 points in the first quarter all season long.
That's crazy.
It's crazy. I mean, it really is. 7. It's a league low, as you might suspect.
There's a 12-yard run for Hurts to the Dallas 48, 1st and 10. Parsons out of the lineup for Carl Lawson. And a play fake, and Hurts wants to throw on first down. Running around, sprints out to his left, looks down the field, throws it into the bench. Good coverage. And there's a marker down.
Yeah. They were trying to get A.J. Brown on a deep post down the middle, but the Cowboys had that covered up.
The quarterback had the ball in the pocket. Illegal contact. Defense number 7. 5-yard penalty. Automatic
Diggs.
first down.
That was on the other side of that post that I was talking about. Post came from the right side of the Philadelphia offense. Trayvon Diggs lined up slot left on Devontae Smith.
The Eagles radio play-by-play voice, Merrill Reese, won the Roselle Award last year in his 48th year, and he says that Smith and Brown are the best pair of wide receivers together that the Eagles have ever had.
You know, he's working with Mike Quick, who was a pretty darn good one.
I know. I know. So 1st and 10 for the Eagles at the Dallas 43. First possession of the game for Philly. Snap to Hurts. Looking around under some pressure, and down he goes. They actually sacked him. Lawson, with 2 sacks last week, joins Odigizua in getting another one.
Wow. How about that? We'll see who they ultimately give that credit to, but Lawson with 2.5 sacks on the year. And Mike Zimmer talked about him. He said he's a power player. He has to use his power. He's not one of those guys like a DeMarcus Ware, who had power, by the way, but who's going to race around you. He said he's got to use that power, and he did it right there.
And they share the sack, and so it is 2nd and 15 back at the Dallas 48-yard line. Hurts in the gun, tight end in motion.
I think that's 2nd and 20 because the left tackle was also in motion.
How about that? So the left tackle, Freddie Johnson. Now, again, we mentioned he's filling in for Jordan Mailata. So you say, who's Fred Johnson? Well, he's been around. It's his 3rd team. He came into the league as an undrafted free agent. And when you complain about who's playing for your team, whether it's the Cowboys or anybody else, as a backup offensive tackle, this is, you know, there aren't any.
And you know who's over his nose there on that last play? It was Micah Parsons.
Micah Parsons.
So he's trying to get a little jump out there to get Micah.
And he is again. 2nd and 20 at the Eagle 47. Hurts with a little play fake, chased by Overshown on a blitz and sacked. Back at the 32-yard line by DeMarvion Overshown.
Well, Jalen Hurts broke the pocket, rolling right, and he thought, I'll just run away from this guy, and you're not going to run away from DeMarvion Overshown. Last week, Brad, 3 tackles for losses against Atlanta, and he's got himself a sack here. 3rd and 3, Kellen Moore. What do you got dialed up?
3rd and 33.
33, excuse me, yes. What do you got dialed up?
I bet he throws a screen to Barkley.
I think, yeah, Barkley.
Isn't he not in the game?
Yeah, Gainwell.
Then he'll throw it to Kenneth Gainwell.
I agree with you there.
Coming right to left in the green shirts and the white pants, and they'll just hand it to Gainwell. Into the middle of the line, he crosses the 40. Overshown gets him with Kendricks up at the 45. And so the Eagles are going to have to punt.
It's a pretty good start for your defense right there.
Now this is not, I don't think Hurts suffered this fate on the first sack, but he holds the ball a long time. Do you agree?
I do. And I think, you know, the more able you are to run away from people, the longer you hold it, because you think, hey,
right.
I'll make something out of this play. Where, you know, you think of Tom Brady, goes back, it's not there, ball's in the ground somewhere.
Braden Mann will punt it away to Turpin. High spinner. Turpin will watch this hit at the 5, take a jump into the end zone for a touchback. Cowboys get a little break on that 55-yard punt, and they will have it for the 2nd time. 0-0 in the first quarter when Dallas Cowboys football continues in a moment.
Window Nation, the star of window replacement.
We'll watch this hit.
/Cowboys for details. Window Nation, proud partner of your Dallas Cowboys.
They say champions are remembered, but legends are never forgotten. United Ag and Turf offers a winning lineup of John Deere equipment built to tackle any challenge on and off the field. Legendary John Deere tractors, combines, residential mowers, commercial mowers, compact construction equipment, Gator utility vehicles, and a full line of golf and sports turf equipment. United Ag and Turf, the official Ag and Turf equipment supplier of the Dallas Cowboys. Visit UnitedAgAndTurf.com to find a location near you.
Hey, Dallas football fans, Buffalo Wild Wings will be hosting a weekly football feast live radio show with 105.3 The Fans KNC Masterpiece on Fridays from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Join us each week for giveaways and enjoy some cold Miller Lite. Buffalo Wild Wings is your football headquarters throughout the season with wall-to-wall TVs, fresh wings, award-winning sauces, and great happy hour and late-night offerings. Stop into your local DFW B-Dubs for more details and a schedule of show locations.
We've all seen it at games. A fan holds up a sign that says, "Believe." Well, Ford offers vehicles you can believe in, like F-Series, America's best-selling trucks 47 years straight. That's why your Texas Ford dealers are a proud sponsor, the official vehicle of the Dallas Cowboys, and proud sponsor of Believing, based on 1977 to 2023 CY total sales.
Ford is the best in Texas.
This is your radio home of the Dallas Cowboys, 105.3 The Fan.
A connection may be all that it takes to change a life, launch a business, or change a story. The power to connect is the power to change. AT&T, connecting changes everything. 8:57 remaining here in the first quarter. Both the Eagles and the Cowboys have had a possession. Both the Eagles and Cowboys have punted. And Brad, this defensive line of Philadelphia, they go 4 down. Not a lot of blitzing by the defensive coordinator, Vic Fangio, because he feels like, hey, we can pressure your quarterback with just 4 guys, and the guys they have up front are pretty darn good.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
So you don't see a lot of blitzing.
Pistol formation as the Cowboys start at the 20, coming left to right. Dowdle behind Rush, who bobbles the snap. Scrum for it. Eagles got it. Cooper Rush bobbled the snap, and Milton Williams, the defensive end, beat him to the ball.
You know, it was a good snap. He goes to turn to Rico Dowdle, and it's almost like a receiver taking your eyes off the ball. Cooper Rush just kind of took his eyes off the ball. Boy, that is big, and I don't want to say new quarterback, all that. He was looking at it. It wasn't a situation, Brad, where we see sometimes quarterbacks directing traffic, and he doesn't see the ball snap. He was right on it, just dropped it.
Both of these teams are in negative territory in the turnover differential. The Cowboys are worse at -7, but the Eagles came in at -2. And they are just going to give the Eagles the ball at the 18-yard line. Gainwell is the running back, not Barkley. So, is that right? It is Barkley. And the handoff will go to Barkley, but only for about a yard. They started here at the Dallas 17-yard line.
Yeah, you hate to give up that kind of field position.
Yeah, and they are starting in the Garter World red zone.
Boy, of all the ways to turn the ball over, right? I mean, you're going to fumble, you're going to throw an interception. You don't anticipate your quarterback just dropping.
Just give me a call at 844-91.
And they've got 3rd and 6.
Yeah, you talk about how bad the Cowboys are in the red zone. Dead last. Eagles go on the ball here, no huddle.
The Eagles are middle of the pack on offense in the red zone. 3rd and 6. Hurts in the gun. Back is on his left, two receivers left, back to throw, looking, he's pressured. Drops it in the left flat for Barkley at the 20. Flag is down as he runs through two defenders, still going down near the goal line. Tackled short of the goal line. Well, let's see what the flag was back upfield.
At least he didn't jump over anybody backwards, Brad.
I've never seen anything like that.
Neither have I.
I don't even know how your mind thinks
ball
of
in the
it.
pocket, illegal contact, defense number 1. Penalties declined, or foul.
Wait, no, that can't be right. Defense number 1 is a wide receiver.
I wonder if he meant 7. Just
which
because
would be twice for Diggs.
Yeah, but when you look at the 7, it could look like a 1.
12 yards on the pass to Barkley.
Obviously, it wasn't on 1.
Right, it was not on...
wasn't on Jalen Tolbert.
Boy, Barkley just ran right in between two defenders. Okay, tush push. That's what they do. And Hurts has his 9th touchdown of the year. Sneaking right up the middle, touchdown, Philadelphia. The Cowboys, by the way, have 3 rushing touchdowns for the year. Jalen Hurts now has 9.
You know, and last week, Jacksonville stopped it twice from the 1. The Eagles went for 2 points. Both times they had the ball.
3 rushing touchdowns.
Do you like to have fun?
Do you like to save money?
Well, Funtown RV has got you covered.
With huge savings and massive discounts on
Trailer trailers,
massive savings.
fifth wheel,
Massive savings.
toy haulers,
Massive savings.
all the outdoor fun.
All with no hidden fees.
Shop us in-store or online and start your next adventure at Funtown RV.
Just listen with Alltech Lansing. Perfecting sound since 1927. Shop tailgate speakers now at alltechlansing.com/cowboys.
Hey y'all, Matt. And cooler comes in clutch. This year, you can even get them with the iconic star engraved on the side. Licensed Yeti Cowboys gear is now available at Stadium Pro Shops, concessions, and on Yeti.com. Check it out today. Yeti, official cooler and drinkware of the Dallas Cowboys.
Miller Lite is brewed with great taste and only great taste.
The Miller Brewing Company would like to issue a correction. Miller Lite is brewed to be less filling. What are you doing here?
Miller Lite tastes great.
Look, I'm just reading the script. It says less filling.
That's not what my script says.
Well, mine says.
We'd like to apologize for the previous announcers. Miller Lite is in fact less filling and tastes great. Time to shine, legal guy.
Celebrate responsibly.
Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Beer, 96 cows and 3.2 grams.
The 40-yard line before he shoved it. Yard kickoff return, and Rush and the Cowboys start at the 40. They give the ball to Dowdle, and he plows through on the left side for 8 yards to the 48.
Is that the first rush of the game? No pun intended. Carry, running play.
Is that the first Cowboys' first run, Bob Thomas? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Well, if they'll run for 8 yards to carry, they'll have a much better chance in this game.
Keep doing it.
By the way, Deuce Vaughn is inactive today, and Dalvin Cook was not elevated, so it's Dowdle and Ezekiel Elliott, the two running backs. 2nd and 2, Rush is under center. I right formation. They toss it right to Dowdle. Lead block from the fullback. And the Eagles come up and get him for a loss of about a yard.
You know, and you touched on it, Brad. Philadelphia was terrible on defense last year. Third most points per game allowed. They were like right at the bottom in yards allowed. But what did they do? They went out and picked 1, 2, 3 on defense. They drafted a first-round corner. Go ahead.
No, well, after the play, I mean, they signed a linebacker, Zach Bond, who's their leading tackler, who's an amazing story because he didn't start for New Orleans. And he's their leading tackler. He jumps off the tape. It's 3rd and 2. Rush in the gun. Back and looking, well protected. Right side pass to Lamb for a first down on the sideline. And steps out of bounds. Cowboys have their first down. I mean, it's one thing when you draft these guys. If you tell me Nakobe Dean, okay, but Zach Bond from Wisconsin was a free agent with New Orleans, 3rd round pick by them. They didn't re-sign him, and the Eagles pounced, and they found a player. So at the Eagles 46, pistol formation, handoff, Dowdle coming right. Behind Zach Martin, got down to the 41.
The Philadelphia defense, you're talking, there's two late flags come in, so I'll shut up and let them figure out. We got a little action at the end of this thing.
Yeah, and
Not sure what happened.
Spotter Jake Goldberg says what happened is he thinks one of the Cowboys came in and shoved Jalen Carter when the play was over.
Well, 2 officials saw it.
Which excitable young man did that?
After the play was over, they were fouled by both teams. Personal foul, number 73 of Dallas. Personal foul, 98 of Philadelphia. They offset.
Carter and Tyler Smith. And so, fellas, don't do any more of that, please.
I'm good with that. Both guys fighting for their respective teams.
As long as they both do it.
Yeah, as long as you don't get thrown out fighting.
So it's 2nd and 5. Dallas trailing 7-0 late first quarter. But with the ball at the Philadelphia 41.
Tyler Smith, you know this, Brad, such a nice guy, but you don't want to mess with him. He's got a mean streak.
Handoff to Dowdle, bounces out to the left and picks up a first down around the 35. And Awesome Richards and Tyler Smith opened up a crevice for him. That was really nice.
Good strong run there. Awesome is sitting over there blocking Josh Sweat. And he handles him, turns him back inside, and allows Rico Dowdle to bounce outside.
8 for Dowdle. Yeah, that was really Richards with the key block. So the ball at the 33 now, and Rush with play action. Another good block from Richards. Throws deep to the middle, and the ball is incomplete and nearly intercepted. Overthrew Tolbert. And at the 10-yard line, the safety Gardner Johnson ran up under it and couldn't hold it.
Tolbert running an over route from right to left, and it looked like, I don't know if he kind of picked it up late, but he didn't have that reaction to the ball that you typically see. But it was behind him.
So 2nd and 10.
Yeah, well behind him on that throw.
Snap back to Rush. Draw play to Dowdle. Bouncing up the middle. Broke a tackle. Picked up another 6 or 7 before Nakobe Dean got him. The Eagles bench reports that cornerback Darius Slay has an ankle injury. His return is questionable.
He missed last week because of a groin injury against Jacksonville. Just missed one game, but Philadelphia did not need that. Cowboys need this, though, 3rd and 4.
Dowdle has 5 carries and 26 yards in the first quarter. 4 downs or kicks field goal?
I think it's Hunter Lipke time. He's back there.
Did not answer the question. Shotgun rush with Lipke on his right. Tight end motion right, back to throw. Airs it out, 1 for 1 down the left side. Little shove off by Brooks and caught it out of bounds.
Boy, this is like in the old days, Brad. They would have said, well, the defender carried him out of bounds. But now your feet have to come in. Once upon a time, they could say, well, he would have come in bounds. Jalen Brooks got 1 foot down, but good defense there, and he just got shoved out right at the end of this.
That was Quinyon Mitchell, their first-round draft choice from Toledo. And the answer to my question is Brandon Aubrey will come on to try with the ball spotted at the 36, a 46-yard field goal. And the kick is away, and Aubrey's kick is good from 46. 3:10 remaining to be played in the first quarter. Eagles 7, Cowboys 3. Dallas Cowboys football will continue after this.
Being a Cowboys fan means having your heart on your sleeve through every play and every postseason. At Josh Cellars, we pour our heart into every bottle of wine we make. From our luscious reds to our balanced whites, share the love and cheer on your favorite team with the official wine of the Dallas Cowboys at AT&T Stadium or every bottle of wine we make. From our Cowboys fan means having your heart on your sleeve through every play and every postseason. At Josh Cellars, we pour our heart into every bottle of wine we make. From our luscious reds to our balanced whites, share the love and cheer on your favorite team with the official wine of the Dallas Cowboys at AT&T Stadium or at home. Look for our limited edition Cowboys Cabernet and Chardonnay at select retailers near you. Copyright 2023 Josh Cellars. JoshCellars.com. Please drink responsibly.
Cowboys fans, when it comes to navigating the ever-changing world of tax, your business needs a partner it can trust to tackle even your biggest tax challenges. Ryan is the largest firm in the world dedicated exclusively to business taxes. Our team of tax professionals has local expertise in all areas of tax and can help you uncover savings opportunities you didn't know you had. Learn more about how Ryan can improve your overall corporate tax performance by visiting Ryan.com. Ryan, the official tax partner of the Dallas Cowboys.
And we're going to overtime.
Erica, how much have I spent on concessions?
For questions about their money, Dallas Cowboys fans can turn to Erica, the virtual financial assistant in the Bank of America mobile banking app. Learn more at bankofamerica.com/Erica by your side. Bank of America, official bank of the Dallas Cowboys. Erica responses may vary. Digital tools featured require downloading the mobile banking app and may only be available on select mobile devices. Erica is a mobile feature only available in the English language. Your chat may be recorded and monitored for quality assurance. Message and data rates and additional terms may apply. Bank of America, N.A., member FDIC.
Miller Lite is brewed with great taste and only great taste.
The Miller Brewing Company would like to issue a correction. Miller Lite is brewed to be less filling. What are you doing here?
Miller Lite tastes great.
Look, I'm just reading the script. It says less filling.
That's not what my script says.
Well, mine says.
We'd like to apologize for the previous announcers. Miller Lite is in fact less filling and tastes great. Time to shine, legal guy.
Celebrate responsibly. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Beer. 96 cows and 3.2 grams carbs per 12 ounces. Fewer cows and carbs than premium regular beer.
Want to learn a new game? Blockchain.com helps make crypto less complicated. Everyone's a rookie in crypto, so invest like your icons and visit blockchain.com/cowboys.
The creators of Buffalo Casino Games bring you Cowboys-themed casino games developed by Aristocrat. Find America's team on and off the reels now at a casino near you. If you have a gambling problem, please contact 1-800-GAMBLER for 21 and over. 3:10 remaining here in the first quarter. Cowboys with that Brandon Aubrey field goal pulled it within 7-3 of the Philadelphia Eagles, and Eagles mixing things up here on this return, Brad. Not sure exactly what they're doing or how they're doing it, but they're moving people even as Aubrey's about ready to approach this ball.
Yeah, the Eagles are.
Yes.
And Aubrey hits a little pooch kick to his left. It is Shipley, the running back from the 2, and he's across the 20. Flag comes in from the Cowboys end of the field as he's tackled around the 33-yard line. Maris Leofau made the stop. That's holding on the return team, right?
Yes, it appears that way.
During the return, holding, receiving team number 89. 10-yard penalty, first down.
It's a young wide receiver, Johnny Wilson.
And he was holding DeMarvion Overshown. And just like Micah Parsons helped draw the penalty on the left tackle, Overshown draws it here. He is so fast and physical down the field that obviously he just resorted to holding him.
That means the Eagles will start at their 23, their third possession. They punted on the first possession, and the second one was only 17 yards after Cooper Rush fumbled a snap. And now from the 23, play action boot to the left, and Hurts throws on the run to Devontae Smith for 9, and Jordan Lewis is able to bump him out of bounds, I think, after he crossed the line to gain. Let's see.
Yeah, looks like
move the sticks.
No, marking him short.
No. 9-yard gain, 2nd and 1. They're everything in their offense, it just seems so effortless. And they've got some great athletes at the skill positions.
That's the thing,
That's
boy.
probably the reason why.
Yeah, and you can move that quarterback, and you got a great running back, 2 great receivers, really good tight end who missed the last 3.5 games, and Dallas Goedert, but he's back today.
2nd and 2, Hurts under center, toss right to Barkley. Somebody hold the edge. No, he runs out of bounds with a first down. It's hard to hold the edge on that guy. I'll never forget watching the HBO Hard Knocks in the spring at draft time when was it John Mara, the owner of the Giants, said
I don't want to see him in another uniform, basically.
They knew they weren't going to sign Barkley. He said, well, if he signs with Philadelphia, I'm not going to sleep very well. He must not have slept for 4 months.
Hasn't been to sleep yet.
1st and 10, the Eagles at their 39. Hurts in the gun, sliver of light coming through the glass doors on his left. Oh, he's going to run up out of the pocket. Nobody's spying. Slides with an 8-yard gain at the 49.
You talk about Barkley, Brad. I kind of laugh. You hear over and over, whatever you're listening to, is Barkley having his best year yet? Well, yeah, he's having his best year. He's got a quarterback. He's got an offensive line. He's got 2 receivers that are taking the pressure off him. I mean, those Giants teams, I should say, plural, they were just terrible offensively. He was the only guy they had.
2nd and 2. Shotgun snap to Hurts. They play a little play fake and throws it out to the right to Goddard, the tight end, who missed 3 games and came back for this one. Lewis tackles him after he got the first down.
I tell this story every time, but bears repeating, because what does Brad Sham say about audiences? There are no old jokes.
Only old audiences.
Here we go. The Philadelphia fans, when Dallas Goedert was drafted, started a GoFundMe page for him to change his name from Dallas. They didn't want to draft anybody.
You have to admire their passion. Not much else, but they do have passion. 1st and 10 at the Dallas 43. Snap to Hurts in the gun. Standing forever. Here comes Golston. Flushes him left. Stops, throws back to the middle of the field. Caught at the 30. There's Brown all the way down to the 12. Before Overshown and Wilson can run him down.
Well, there's one of those guys. Why Saquon Barkley is having his best year yet. Hurts scrambles out, finds a wide open A.J. Brown. He actually had another receiver downfield. I don't know if it was Devontae Smith, but he had 2 wide open receivers once he broke. Pocket. He said, I'll give this one to AJ. What a trade that was for them, too, for Philadelphia.
That's the end of the first quarter. The Eagles are going to turn around and go from left to right when we come back. They're driving and leading the Cowboys 7-3. Dallas Cowboys football will continue in a moment.
The Cowboys are back. It's game time. And now you can get in the game with a new Dallas Cowboys scratch ticket from the Texas Lottery. Play for a shot at $100K and enter for a chance to win wild Cowboys prizes like season tickets, VIP suite experiences, and draft day Dallas Cowboys scratch tickets. Must be 18 or older. Play responsibly.
Hey, Cowboy. Cowboy fans, I'm Dak Prescott, quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys. But lately, I've been learning a new game, crypto. Sound confusing? Don't worry, even us pros were rookies in crypto once. That's why I trust blockchain.com. They make crypto easy. No confusing jargon, just the tools to help you win.
Prescott keeps it, slides with a first down.
Invest like your icons, where everyone is a rookie in crypto with blockchain.com.
Perfect throw, my goodness. Wow, did he ever thread the needle.
Visit blockchain.com/Cowboys to get started.
We've all seen it at games. A fan holds up a sign that says, "Believe." Well, Ford offers vehicles you can believe in, like F-Series, America's best-selling trucks 47 years straight. That's why your Texas Ford dealers are a proud sponsor. the official vehicle of the Dallas Cowboys and proud sponsor of Believing, based on 1977 to 2023 CY total sales.
Ford is the best in Texas.
Spicy food doesn't need to hurt or be scary. Just look at Whataburger's new Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double. It's got an approachable, friendly kind of heat, not a terrifying kind of heat that melts your face off. Jalapeno Ranch, pickled jalapenos, and cool, delicious jalapeno. Available for a limited time.
G-Bag Nation, weekdays from 2 to 7 on The Fan.
Before the start of the second quarter, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Dallas Cowboys radio network.
Your turn it on, leave it on. Home of America's team is 105.3 The Fan.
Hello, baby.
KRLD FM and HD1, Dallas Fort Worth.
An Odyssey sports station.
.23. Jalen Hurts has yet to throw it in completion. They're now going left to right in the green shirts and the white pants. And they are at the Dallas 13-yard line with a 1st and 10. 2 tight ends, 2 receivers on the right. Receiver goes in motion to the left, snap to Hurts, standing and looking, throws it in the middle of the end zone. That's intercepted. That's a diving interception to the post by Trayvon Diggs. Wow. That's a heck of a play for Trayvon Diggs.
They tried to get Goddard in the going up the seam left of the Philadelphia offense. So basically he was a slot receiver to the left. And Trayvon Diggs, we could see it up here. He was in a trail position, a little behind him. You don't have to defend depth because you got the end line back there. And he just comes up and makes a great play. Hurts a little bit late with the ball, but you can't be late on Trayvon Diggs. That's his first interception, by the way, since the first game of the year, Cleveland.
Second of the season. That looked like 2 years ago, Diggs.
That's making a play on the ball. Again, Hurts a little bit late with the ball to Goddard, and Trayvon Diggs made him pay.
So Rush and the Cowboys will start at their 20. And Rush on 1st down. Rushed, drops it in the right flat for Dowdle on a check down. He just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Tackled by Bond. Christy Scales, Dak Prescott, for those wondering, is standing down there dispensing advice, right?
Yes, he is. He's wearing the earpiece, wearing sweatpants, and the Salute to Service Cowboys NFL hoodie. Yeah, he's helping his teammates down here on the sideline.
Is he listening to Babe on that earpiece by any chance?
And you, Brad, as well.
No, he doesn't listen to me, but he might listen to Babe.
He ought to.
2nd and 10. Rush in the pistol formation. Here comes Turpin in motion to the left. They'll run a little draw to Dowdle. Starts left, comes right, runs right into Bond. This guy, did he jump off the tape at you also?
Yes, he did.
I mean,
I swear to you, he did.
I'm saying, who's this guy?
He did. I'll tell you what, there were 2 guys where I wasn't expecting it, right? You're expecting it from Jordan Davis. He's a 13th pick in the draft. Jalen Carter, he's a 9th pick in the draft. But Zach Bond. Then the other guy, Milton Williams, number 93. He was a 3rd rounder a couple of years ago. And I was sitting there going, who is this guy? Milton Williams, a heck of a player as well on that defensive front.
3rd and 8 for the Cowboys at their own 23 after the end zone interception by Diggs. Rush with a little bubble screen to Lamb on the left side. And he's able to pick up 3 to the 25. And then the Eagles close down on it. And Zach Martin needs to get up. He did.
Well, he's beat up, isn't he?
I mean, he has a bad shoulder, ankle, back.
Let's do it this way. What are the good parts of his body right now?
Well, 1 or 2 that we really don't need to mention is my guess. But so the Cowboys go 3 and out after the interception.
You don't see
18 and then trips over the 20-yard line.
That's the old, he's fallen and he can't get up.
Goodwin came in and touched him down for good measure. And the Eagles take over after dodging a bullet with the interception in the end zone. 7-3 Philly. Dallas Cowboys football will continue in a moment.
Window Nation, the star of window replacement and proud partner of the Dallas Cowboys, can help you fill your house this season with savings. Right now, get 50% off all style of windows and receive 0% interest for 5 full years. Fill your home with energy-efficient windows for a customized, authentic Dallas Cowboys jersey.
Started today.
Miller Lite is brewed with great taste and only great taste.
The Miller Brewing Company would like to issue a correction. Miller Lite is brewed to be less filling. What are you doing here?
Miller Lite tastes great.
Look, I'm just reading the script. It says less filling.
That's not what my script says.
Well, mine said.
We'd like to apologize for the previous announcers. Miller Lite is in fact less filling and tastes great. Time to shine, legal guy.
Celebrate responsibly. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Beer. 96 cows and 3.2 grams carbs per 12 ounces. Fewer cows and carbs than premium regular beer.
We've all seen it at games. A fan holds up a sign that says, "Believe." Well, Ford offers vehicles you can believe in, like F-Series, America's best-selling trucks 47 years straight. That's why your Texas Ford dealers are a proud sponsor. The official